People don't fear what they understand. They fear what they cannot read. They fear the unknown. And if you want to walk this world with power, if you want respect without asking for it, you must learn to become mysterious. And you must learn to become dangerous. Not violent, not reckless, but dangerous in the sense that people can feel that you are not a man to be underestimated. This is not about pretending. It's about building yourself into someone who naturally carries an aura, an energy that says, I don't need to be loud. I don't need to prove myself. But you will think twice before crossing me. Today, I'll show you exactly how to build that aura, step by step, psychologically, physically, and spiritually. So listen carefully, because once you become mysterious and dangerous, the world will never treat you the same again. The first rule of mystery is silence. Weak men talk too much. They explain themselves. They overshare. They try to be liked. But the man who holds his tongue holds the power. When you speak less, every word you do say carries weight. People lean in. They wonder what you're thinking. They try to fill in the silence with their imagination. And here's the truth. Your silence is often more powerful than your words. Think about it. The most intimidating people you've ever met weren't the ones who were loud. They were the ones who didn't need to speak, because their presence was already enough. So from today, cut the unnecessary words. Stop explaining yourself. Stop narrating your every move. Speak with intention. And when silence is an option, choose it. That's where mystery begins. The second key is emotional control. A man who loses his temper is predictable. A man who gets flustered is easy to manipulate. But a man who remains calm under pressure, he is dangerous, because people cannot read him. They cannot guess what he will do next. He becomes a storm that you cannot measure. When someone insults you, don't react. When someone tests you, don't show anger. When chaos surrounds you, stay calm. This calmness creates fear. Why? Because most people cannot do it. They are ruled by impulse. They are slaves to their emotions. But you, if you master your emotions, you become untouchable. Now listen, mystery isn't only in the mind. It's in your presence, your body, your energy when you walk into a room. Stand tall, move slowly, never rush. Control your breathing, control your gestures. Your presence should whisper danger without saying a word. This doesn't mean puffing your chest out or acting tough. It means carrying yourself with certainty, grounded, centered, rooted. When you move with calm precision, people sense strength. And they know, consciously or subconsciously, that you are not to be underestimated. Now we get to something crucial. Danger is not just about strength. It's about unpredictability. The lion is dangerous because you don't know when it will strike. The storm is dangerous because you don't know where it will hit. To be truly dangerous, you must keep people guessing. Don't reveal your entire life. Don't share your every thought. Don't make your patterns obvious. Sometimes disappear for a while. Sometimes say no without explanation. Sometimes let people wonder why you did what you did. Because when people cannot predict you, they start to respect you. And more importantly, they start to fear disappointing you. Now let's talk about the invisible weapon, knowledge. The dangerous man is not always the strongest, but he is always the most informed. Read what others don't read. Study psychology. Study strategy. Study history. Learn how people think, how they move. What drives them? Because once you understand the mind, you can influence it. And influence is far more dangerous than fists. The mysterious man never shows all he knows. He keeps it hidden, like a blade beneath the cloak. Quiet, invisible, but ready when needed. That's how you become both mysterious and dangerous. Danger is not recklessness. It is control. Over yourself, over your impulses, over your weaknesses. Wake up early, train your body, discipline your mind, control your desires. Because if you cannot control yourself, the world will control you. A man with no discipline is predictable, but a man with discipline is untouchable. Your self-mastery is the foundation of your aura. It's what makes people sense that you are built differently, that you live by a code, and people respect what they cannot corrupt. Now let's go deeper. To be mysterious and dangerous, you must master detachment. What does that mean? It means you don't cling, you don't chase, you don't beg for attention. You don't need validation. You are complete within yourself. Most men are slaves to desire, to approval, to lust, to comfort. But the mysterious man, he can walk away from anything. A deal, a relationship, even a friendship. Not because he doesn't care, but because he refuses to be owned. That is dangerous, because the world cannot control a man who needs nothing. Now listen carefully. Every man has a dark side. Most deny it, hide it, bury it. But the mysterious man embraces it, not to unleash chaos, but to integrate it. When you accept your anger, it cannot control you. When you accept your jealousy, it cannot blind you. When you accept your darkness, you become whole. Carl Jung called this shadow work. It is the process of owning the parts of yourself you've rejected. Because only the man who knows his darkness can truly control it. And only the man who controls his darkness can project real danger. Power is not always loud. In fact, real power is quiet. It does not need to be shown. It is felt. You don't tell people you're powerful. They just sense it. How? Through the way you move, the way you speak, the way you don't seek approval. Your mystery lies in your restraint. Your danger lies in your calm. And when people try to test you, they discover the depth they could not see. That is how legends are made, not by noise, but by presence. Finally, understand this truth. Mystery is built in solitude. Danger is forged in silence. The crowd wants comfort. They want to fit in. They want to be liked. But if you want to be respected, if you want to walk this earth as someone who cannot be ignored, you must walk your own path. It is lonely. It is cold. But it forges you into someone rare. And rare is always mysterious. Rare is always dangerous. So remember this. Be silent. Control your emotions. Master your presence. Be unpredictable. Sharpen your knowledge. Discipline your life. Detach from neediness. Embrace your shadow. Carry quiet power. And walk your path alone. Do this, and people will never see you the same way again. They will respect you. They will fear you. They will wonder about you. And that is how you become both mysterious and dangerous. The world bows to the man it cannot understand.